So are you trying to figure out which Cricut machine you want to get, the different features? We're going to go down the list real quick, the main differences in them, starting with the Cricut Maker. The Cricut Maker can, it says right on the box, Ultimate Smart Cutting Machine, because it can cut 500 different materials, including tool leather. It can cut chipboard, it could cut wood materials, it can cut fabric, which is what this pink sheet's for. It has like all these different tips and blades that you can swap out, and perforating, embossing. It could just do it all, but with that it also comes at a fancy price tag of, since the Cricut Maker 3 and the Cricut Explore Air 3 just came out, it's actually, you can find one of these for as low as $280 or even less, some places I've seen. So that's a good thing. We'll go to the next one in the series. So next on our list, we have the Cricut Explore Air 2 series, and this is the only machine that has a dial where you can choose what material you're cutting with. This machine can cut the same length and width, the 12 inches by 24, as the Cricut Maker, but it can only cut 100 different materials. It can't cut things like the tool leather. It can't cut the chipboard. You can cut the Cricut felt with it, and you can cut foam board with it if you get the deep point blade for it. And they look like this. They're just like little, that's actually a bonded fabric, so you can cut bonded fabric with it, and they'll all say what machine they're for on the bottom of the card, so you know you don't get like one for the Cricut Maker that you can't use. So that's a Cricut Explore Air 2. And it has a button, and you can open it up. You can put your pins in there. You put your mat in there, and it does have Bluetooth. They all have Bluetooth now, so you can do it from your phone even, so that's really nice. We'll get to the next one now. And last up, we have just the Cricut Joy, which you can pick up with one hand. It's very small and compact. It can only cut 4.5 inches, but it can cut up to 20 feet long. So this one's really good if you're on the go a lot, or if you're don't have a lot of space. The Cricut Joy can work out really well. It uses smart vinyl, and the only thing that smart vinyl means is you don't have to have a mat to cut with it. So the machine doesn't come with a mat. But there is a card stock mat that you can get to make cards with it that fits right in it. I think it's around $5 or so. The Cricut Joy also has their separate special pins that only fit in the Cricut Joy machines too. So it's kind of like in its own little world. It's still got the Bluetooth and stuff, so it's really good for on the go if you got to take it to like a soccer game, make a t-shirt. You can just pack it up and just probably put it in your purse, I don't know. And they all do come with a sample project too, so if you get one that doesn't have it, I'm using a green screen, so the green sticker goes right through it. But if you get a Cricut machine new that doesn't have the beginner's project, I would take it back and get a different one, because that's a dead giveaway that you didn't get a new one. So that brings us to the price differences. So this is the cheapest and most budget-friendly one. It's about $160 now. The Explore Air series, the Air 2, I think is around $200 now. And then the Cricut Maker, it just dropped down in price that the Maker 3 and the Explore Air 2 came out. So you can get one for around $280, maybe even less than that. So it's a good thing. So now the Cricut Maker 3 and the Cricut Explore Air 3, they look similar to their counter brothers, the ones before them, but they don't need a mat to print. So they're like the Cricut Joy here, where they will be able to print off, I think, up to 16-foot continuous, but 12 inches wide. And because they don't use a mat, they'll also be able to cut a lot, like twice as fast is what they say. So if that's something you're interested in, the Explore Air 3 is around $300, and then the Maker 3 is around $400, and that's like the top of the line right now. But anyway, so now you know what all the different machines can do, what all the materials they can cut, and how much money you plan to spend on it all. A lot of the bundles are all Cricut items, and Cricut items are expensive. There are other alternatives, so before you jump in and get a bundle, think about what projects you're actually going to want to do. If you're just going to be making cards, you don't want to bundle that has a bunch of vinyl with it or something like that. And then another thing that you'll need starting off with any of these machines is at least a weeding tool, and that's going to be for weeding out your vinyl. So you'll need at least a weeding tool. The little spatulas that they got, something like this, comes in handy for removing it off the mats and stuff. I guess you won't really use it too much with the Cricut Joy and the newer ones. And then I also like to have one of these laying around, just if you need to cut a sheet real fast, or cut any sheet. So alright, so that should be everything to get y'all started, and everything else will be in other videos, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss them. If there's anything you're stuck with in design space or with your Cricut, or any video that you want to see done, then let me know, and I get to videos based off of comments. So drop a comment, subscribe, and if you found this useful, then please like the video. Thank you guys.